Hi everybody, I am Daniel and I am here today with my mom. Say hello, Mom.
Hello.
And we are going to dissect Hamlet.
Dissect Hamlet?
So I forget a lot of times that most people don't have that amount of exposure to Shakespeare. So I figured, let's have someone who has more normal exposure to Shakespeare, not like hyper nerdy, just normal, talk about Hamlet.
I read a Shakespeare play.
So, how does Hamlet start?
The ghost.
Yes, it starts with a ghost. Who's the ghost?
The ghost is, he is the uncle. Uncle? Hamlet's uncle?
Hamlet's father. Yeah, the ghost is his father. Hamlet's uncle is now the king and married to
His mother.
Hamlet's mother, which is Gertrude. So we have Gertrude and Claudius.
Okay, did I get that? Okay.
Yes, all the guards have seen it, and they're going to tell Hamlet. And so he's at the court just,
Drinking?
So his friends tell him that there's a ghost, and he goes to see the ghost. What does the ghost tell him to do?
I have no idea.
What does Hamlet decide to do after he talks to the ghost?
Kill his uncle?
Yes.
Yeah, lets everyone think he's crazy, that he saw a ghost, and that they all think he's nuts.
Yes.
So that they won't think he's dangerous.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's fun, actually.
Yeah. So who is Ophelia?
It's a man.
No, Ophelia is a woman.
It is a woman. Okay.
They're together. They were an item couple.
They were? I didn't think he was attracted to anyone. I thought he was batshit crazy. But...
Well, okay. So Ophelia is his, let's just say, girlfriend.
Okay.
Who's Polonius?
No.
So Polonius is Ophelia's father.
Okay, it's coming back to me now.
Yeah. Who was Laertes?
Don't know.
Ophelia's brother. At the very beginning of the play, he goes to France to study in school, so he's out for most of the play.
Oh. Then why would you ask me who he is?
Well, because he comes back again. He's the one that kills Hamlet. Spoiler alert.
I saw this play twice.
Yes, she saw it twice. It was a year ago. So Hamlet goes to visit Ophelia off stage, and she comes to tell Polonius about him. What do they decide to do?
They tell the father.
Yes, or the uncle.
The uncle.
Yeah, so they talk to the king. Who does he ask to spy on Hamlet? Do you remember their names?
Oh, heck no.
So he brings in Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Huh?
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Who are
those 4 people?
No, 2 people. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Okay.
Those are friends.
Rosencrantz, Guildenstern. 4 people.
Okay, cool. They're friends of Hamlet from school. Went to school with them.
Oh, yeah,
That
his
was
buddies.
So they're talking with Hamlet, and then they tell him that someone's coming. Who do they say is coming?
Yeah, but they were partying.
Yeah, they were partying, and Hamlet asks them to perform a play. What does he hope to get out of the play?
Oh, wait, what's the play about?
It's the murder of Gonzago.
Yes, setting it up the way he believes his father was killed. That's sharp.
Yeah. So during all of this, Hamlet and Ophelia have been struggling and having a falling out. She gives him all of his love letters back, and he tells her to get these to a nunnery. So he and Ophelia break up. Play happens. Claudius is, of course, angry because he knows it's about him.
Story, yeah.
Hamlet's mother is also kind of pissed at him, and
At Hamlet?
yeah,
Or at Claudius?
at Hamlet right now.
Why? She didn't care that her husband killed her other husband? That's a lot about Shakespeare.
Claudius is praying in church, and Hamlet goes up and almost kills him from behind, but he's like, I can't do it. I don't want to kill him while he's praying. Because then he'll go to heaven, because he's got a clear conscience.
Because it works that way,
Yeah, Hamlet goes to see his mother
Okay.
in her bedchamber. She asks him to come.
Okay.
Polonius is with Gertrude, and he hides behind a curtain.
Why is he doing that? Is he a perv?
She brought him along because he's spying. He's trying to see if Hamlet admits
He's
why.
really crazy.
Before he can do that, Hamlet kills him.
Because he thinks he's a perv?
He hears him behind the curtain. He's like, "Who's there?" And he just goes and stabs him because he's assuming it's Claudius.
So he kills his girlfriend's father.
Yes. The ghost also shows up. Hamlet sees the ghost and Gertrude doesn't. So after Hamlet kills Polonius, what happens? They're sending him to England with Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Oh, yeah.
So after Hamlet kills Polonius, what happens to Ophelia? She also goes crazy. Yeah, that's when she comes in with all the flowers.
I think I caught any of that.
Who returns to the action?
Her brother.
Yes, Laertes. Because he heard that his father was killed. He heard? He heard that his father was killed by Hamlet. And he's like, I demand justice and all that stuff. He sees his sister's crazy. Laertes is talking to Claudius, and what do they decide to do? They're going to try to kill him.
Okay.
Yeah. How do they plan killing him?
During the play. I have no idea.
They were going to have like a sword fight. They were going to have a duel, like a fencing match. And he was going to poison his sword and cut Hamlet. Claudius also says he's going to poison the victory chalice in case Hamlet doesn't get stabbed, so that if Hamlet drinks it, he dies. And then Gertrude comes in, and what does she tell them? She comes in and says, Ophelia. What happened with Ophelia?
Oh, she killed herself?
She was drowned. Whether she drowned herself or it was an accident, is, up for historical debate.
Okay, because this is all based on fact, right?
Yeah, totally. It's like historical fiction. And then what happens?
There's a grave site.
Yes.
There was a gardener!
That was in Richard II.
What were you tossing a skull around for?
Because we were grave diggers, and we were like, bored of our day job.
What was your day job?
Digging graves.
Okay. What was your night job?
Digging graves.
And there was a famous quote there.
Yes, which one? He's holding the skull.
Out there on the spot.
No, that's Macbeth.
Okay. I've never seen Macbeth.
Okay. Well, you know quotes from him. Unsex me here! Fill me from the toe to the tip-top of the direst cruelty.
You do a good girl. Wasn't it a girl that did?
That was a girl, yes. Thank you, I think.
I'm sorry, what was the question? The famous quote, you are a poor, I don't know.
Alas, poor York. So,
I was close.
Yeah, you're close. Alas, poor York. I knew him, Horatio. And then they come to bury Ophelia. So what happens at the grave after they bury Ophelia?
Hamlet goes crazy.
He didn't know that Ophelia was dead, so he comes out and he's like, what? Ophelia's dead? And then he and Laertes get in a fight. They break it up. So then the next scene, the final scene. It's the final scene.
Are we already at the end of a 3-hour play?
Yeah.
Hamlet dies.
Well, okay, a lot of stuff happens before that. Hamlet and Horatio come in. Who's Horatio?
Oh, don't him.
He's like Hamlet's best friend. What does he tell Horatio?
He was wrong.
He was kidnapped by pirates.
Was that in the play?
What he also tells Horatio is that the king had, given a letter to Rosencrantz and Guildenstern that Hamlet needed to be executed when he got to England. Hamlet finds that letter that he was going to be executed, and so he switches it, saying that Rosencrantz and Guildenstern were going to be executed. They execute Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Aww.
He thought they betrayed him, and in some ways they did. They were spying on him for Claudius, which to him is like an act of betrayal.
But they didn't have any say in the matter. The king told them they had to do it.
Another guy comes in, Osric, and tells them that...
Who?
Osric. He's not really that important.
Okay.
Tells Hamlet that Laertes has challenged him to a duel. What happens during the duel?
He beats Laertes.
Claudius tries to give him the cup. And what happens?
He throws it in his face.
No.
He should have.
He should have. Who drinks the poison instead?
Gertrude.
Yes. Doesn't know it's poisoned.
But Claudius knows, and he let her?
Well, he tried to stop her. So Gertrude drinks the poison. She starts to die. But before she dies, Laertes cuts Hamlet with the poisoned sword. Hamlet gets the sword from Laertes. Stabs Laertes. So Gertrude is dying.
So Claudius is the only one that survives this whole damn thing?
Oh, he does not survive. So Gertrude is dying. Laertes is dying. Laertes tells Hamlet that Claudius is behind all this. And then what does Hamlet do?
He kills Claudius.
Yes, he does. How does he kill him?
Chops off his head. I don't know.
He forces him to drink the poison cup. There's a little bit left. He forces him to drink it. You have Claudius dead, Gertrude dead, Laertes is dead, Hamlet is dying, and what happens then?
The ghost comes back and says, I'm not really dead! I'm king!
No. Who becomes king instead?
Somebody we haven't mentioned yet. Nope.
Yes, that is correct. Fortinbras.
Oh, come on! Is that Fortin and Bras?
No, it's just Fortinbras. Who is Fortinbras?
Claudius's brother.
Nope, that was Hamlet's father.
Well, he could have had another brother.
True. So Fortinbras is the Prince of Norway.
Why do we care?
Because he wants revenge because his father was killed by Hamlet's father.
Why does all this happen?
Fortinbras comes just after Hamlet has died. And how does the play end?
With him being the king of everything. And you wanted me to remember this play.
I know.
What's the second play about it?
There's no other Hamlet play. There's not a sequel to Hamlet. Well, they all die. How would there be a sequel? In your opinion, what is Hamlet about?
Revenge is a...
Is the dish best served cold?
Is that from Hamlet?
No, it's not from Hamlet.
Okay.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It was all good quotes.
Good quotes. Yeah, a lot of good quotes. So, what is your takeaway from Hamlet?
To be or not to be?
That could be part of it.
That was the question.
Yeah, what's the question? And he answers it in the final scene. So he decides to be.
No, he decided not to be because he died.
Well, he didn't decide to die. He didn't really have a choice in the matter.
He didn't be.
He didn't be. He didn't be at the end. At the end, he did not be.
I want you to tell me all the quotes.
Oh my god.
Like, let's do the quotes.
All right. Well, famous quotes. To be or not to be.
Well, no.
Alas, poor York, I knew the ratio. But
Not a bird
this is
in the
about...
hand is worth two in the bush.
Correct. No, that's not from Hamlet. To thine own self be true.
That's a great quote.
There's also something's wrong in the state of Denmark. The play's the thing.
Yes! Now I know what that means!
Yes. Thank you for dissecting Hamlet with me. Let us know if you want us to review another play next. You could talk about Romeo and Juliet for sure. You know,
too.
it's just West Side Story.
Well, no, I can talk West Side Story.
Yeah, I know you can talk about West Side
But I can sing the songs.
Well, let's not do that.
Daniel,
Nope.
I
All right.
just met a son named
You just met me?
Daniel.
Just let me.
And suddenly that name will never be the same. Sorry.
All right. I'm gonna end the video now.